ATMC is showing an immense amount of strength within a longer term bullish trend, up 387%. This is Tuesday, the 9th of December 2025, pre-market session. Let's get some of the sentiment.
AlphaTime Acquisition Corp, ATMC, is drawing heavy attention as traders zero in on its sharp volatility following its newly completed SPAC merger. The stock's ultra-low float, already a major talking point, is being cited as the core catalyst behind its wild swings, with many in the community comparing ATMC to recent low-float runners that saw dramatic price expansions in short periods. The combination of a fresh merger narrative and tight supply has fueled speculation that ATMC could set up for a large momentum-driven move. The buzz intensified after shareholders officially approved the company's merger with HCYC Group, sparking a surge in after-hours trading volume. Community members are noting the stock's unusually high insider ownership, which further restricts the available float and strengthens the case for a squeeze-like scenario if demand accelerates. As a result, some traders are floating aggressive upside targets while pointing to past SPAC-to-small-float transitions that led to outsized breakouts. Still, not everyone's buying into the hype. A sizable portion of the discussion is focused on managing risk, with skeptics warning that the rapid price appreciation could just as easily reverse, a common pattern in speculative low float setups. Concerns around liquidity, potential dilution post-merger, and the lack of broader institutional participation are keeping cautious traders on alert. Overall, the sentiment around ATMC is a mix of excitement and nerves. Bulls see a textbook low-float momentum setup with a fresh catalyst, while bears warn that the window for sustainable upside may be narrow unless broader market conditions continue to support high-risk, high-volatility plays.
Okay, so intraday high $110. As a matter of fact, the stock has been showing the strength since it didn't start today. It's been this since this news came out. I think if we have a look here on its daily chart, it began I think Sunday somewhere around the 4th of December, which is a Thursday. That was when this expansion began. Let's see, began on Thursday the Yeah, it began on Thursday. As a matter of fact, on Wednesday the third, that's when it began. Yes. So yesterday, corrected slightly, but has just continued to print higher prices. So yeah, the stock is showing an immense amount of strength within a longer term bullish trend. Its underlying trend, you can see, leaning bullishly upwards. We saw that intraday high of $110. The algos may be projecting even something close to those sort of levels, 109.99, 115, 123, 102. But it has run up a huge amount of gain. It's also a very tiny float. Just as it has extended to the upside, it can also punish to the downside. It can also crash, and it's something that's going to happen at some point. So just be really careful. Caution is surely warranted. This is how many, forget about what happened yesterday, that small correction of 0.19%. Let's just say it has been rallying since the 4th of December. This is now going to the fourth straight session of non-stop gains. So let's see now the 5-minute chart. We have 109.88. Even though I'm pointing out upper projections, there is don't bank on that. Expect a contraction to happen. We're already looking at the contraction that is going on already. At some point, the gain was actually 700% or thereabout. Yeah, up to 700%. So it has indeed given up some of those gains. You can see it closed at 100. If it closed at 15.6, and look at this intraday high of 110. So you do the maths. You know what that is. Even at $72, you do the maths. It's way more than four times what it closed over there. So you do the calculation. You see what that means. So caution is surely warranted, and most of all, it's a tiny float. Aggression is very, very high. Look at this, 52,000 behind this, 52,000 shares behind a gain of 361.54%. easily the stuff of aggressive trading. We have here, you can see that you buy here at 79 and you sell at 72. So that tells you that the market is not liquid at all. But market participants don't care. They don't care. They are trading it anyway. The people who are involved are not bothered anyway. But the key thing there is that it is really too hot to get involved. Really too hot to get involved. You can it can burn. It can really burn you. You know, just be very careful. You know, just be careful. At the same time as well, the stock may continue to advance. It may continue to do so, but it does not mean that it's not. It doesn't mean that you know it is not risky. It doesn't mean so. So you can get involved and do well, but does not remove the risk at all. It doesn't remove it. If you do well, others may not do well. So caution is surely warranted. If it pulls back, that'd be really great. I think one thing we have to do is see whether we can apply the market grid and see what we can get. I think maybe we can just come down to the 1 hour chart and see what the grid is going to give us. Let's see what the grid is going to give us. I'm sure it's not going to give us. Maybe there's a good chance if this has been if this has not it's not been if it hasn't been around, if it hasn't aged this expansion, then it wouldn't give us anything. If it has endured, if it's been some time it happened, then yeah, okay, fortunately yeah, it has we have a range of prices. Yeah, so we have between 113 and 32. So this gives you an impression, gives you an idea of the lows you can pull that back to, and indeed also the further upper projections you can pull up to. So if it comes towards the sort of levels 32.34, then things may begin to improve. But at the same time as well, it could still decay even below that. It could still decay below that. We have as low as 15.6. We have here as low as 10.85. So if it pulls back, very good, very good. You may begin to consider whether to get involved. If you want to get involved, I would even advise don't get involved. Left to me, but it's all up to you. On the 4 hour charts, I think it wouldn't be that much of a difference. Yeah, let's see what we have here on the 4 hour chart. Yeah, okay, yeah, pretty much the same. The SXT, the bottom of the grid is actually much more of a premium. On the 1 hour chart, we saw that it was around $32 or thereabout. So caution is warranted. Have a look, see what you make of ATMC, and I'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.